90s, I went to West Africa with a backpack. When I was in Guinea, just crossing to another side of river. As usual, this country, so they asking money to pass this village. It's all money goes to pocket of the policeman. This time, a military man asked me to pay money, and I said no. I'm not so much interested in pay more. And so he searched my body and clothes, and he took all of my money. But fortunately, I had bought a ticket of the ferry already before that, so I had no problem. Arrived at the other side of the river. There was a blind man sitting with the music instrument, and I asked him if he can play some music for me because I had bad experience. And he anyway understand. He began and sing with his deep, clear voice. Then after, housewives came to join us. And then after, many children came who was playing in the water. And all people were singing for me, and I was sitting on this middle of the place. It was my best music I ever heard and best concert I ever see.
It's kind of like
这不是我们这个乡来，这是正阳门，我们在那个故宫里面啊。
We searched online and we found his website. At that time, he was going to perform in Paris. Amazing! Why not we fly there? We arrived at Paris around 6 p.m. and the performance started around 7:30. I saw him sitting alone in a corner selling his album, wearing a white, big hat, very quiet. And we bought almost all of his records and asked him to sign on them. I mentioned that I really want to invite him come to China to perform, and he mentioned he never came to China before. That's wonderful.
I'm sure that many people also here want to talk with you about the past a lot, about your time with Ken, for example. How do you feel about that?
It's not really interesting for me. Some older, especially older people is coming to the concert. Can you play this music? It's impossible to make this because I'm playing together with another people together every day different sound carriers. And if I make something of my own, actually it's not good because they are forced to play my music. So it's not my thing to do.
What would you tell to him if you could talk to him?
Maybe I don't listen to his music. I don't like to spend so much time for past things because you cannot change it anymore. So I make much more energy for things which I can change. But things I cannot change it, so why I should take so much time to? I mainly perform in England, and England people don't ask me anything anymore. So people is coming for what I'm doing now, and so it makes me much more happy. And because I like to represent now, not my past days and playing some old pieces. So I'm not so much fond of repetitions. Where is my home? Where I'm living at the moment is my home. So I actually don't have anywhere to go back, so it doesn't matter where I go. Present is actually only reality. Music has such an interesting substance that at the moment you can change many things and you can involve in this time, between the time and space of the moment. And this is for me the freedom. Music is endless. You can see, so music is just the beginning of the human society. Always in nature, and endless music is going on for thousands of years. So we are just make music so harmonize together with this universal rhythms together. I really like a long piece song. Mainly my concert is one piece I perform for 1 hour or sometimes 2 hours or sometimes 3 hours because it's not product. If it's a product, so you have maybe forced by radio station, you should make so 3 minutes pieces. Why I should make it only short, only few part of the room as a music? Because it's product. And the product is always communicating together with business. So I really don't like to involve in this kind of business because business kills humans' freedom. Damo Suzuki network is a random musician make music together, and we are creating a time and space of the moment. That means so if I go to Tokyo, I perform with musicians from Tokyo. When I perform in Melbourne, then I perform with musicians from Melbourne. This because it's similar to cooking too. If we are using local materials, it's fresh. I go on the stage and I jump up, and when I come on the floor, everyone and from this way, I hope everybody understands. Yes. It's okay.
他意思就是他跳落地那下，然后。
To the bands before when you play with them?
Try not to listen. Because I like to have adventure. So if I don't have any information, I'm much more free. So if I once hear it, so I probably or possibly so that I already composed or something like this, So I really don't like to have this. So I like to have here, so empty as possible. already there is positive energy because they like to make music together with me. So this is already positive energy. So I don't need anything else because already I got the positive thing from them.
你有觉得是能接收到他的那种能量吗？
能完全，我觉得他是，我更觉得他更会听音乐，即兴不是说自己在做什么，我觉得更重要的是要听别人在干什么。我觉得他绝对是有这个东西的，但是。
Kannst du das eigentlich lesen, den roten Banner? Nicht so ganz. Wenn du was mit ja, so schwer Sicherheit und so Vorsuch heißt hohe Geschwindigkeit.
Because the journey itself is creative. Geographically traveling and also spiritual traveling is also both is I think must go parallel. If you move one place to another place, already there's many things change. Then you can get so impact from anything just. And this is why I really love to travel. So I have been in Africa, actually everywhere. So every continent I have been. And from traveling, so I can learn many things. And also build up my philosophy and my opinion as well. So this is the best kind of school I can build. So I don't need the teachers. I'm quite interested to come here because I don't feel I come to some place I never been and so strange or foreigner country. So I never felt like this. So I feel like much more so come back to home, which is I left 2,000 or 3,000 years before. And this is a nice opportunity that I came here. So finally I came. China and Japan is not really good friendship, or between Korea and Japan too, not really. And I like to know what's the reason. Because there is nothing, so I can find it. Why we don't like Chinese people or we don't like Korean people, I don't know the reason. And the reason is that I was not involved in the history. Somebody made some mistakes, or really bad mistakes. For instance, in Nanking, so one day 20,000 Chinese people was killed by soldiers and raped and so things like that. And I think it's true. But in the Japanese history, you never learn this one. Even Japanese people don't believe this one. But I think this has happened. So I like to see and I like to experience and I like to get contact with the Chinese people and I like to get my opinion about the Chinese people with myself. And I told you so before, if you meet all nice people like so Elke and I met here, you are getting really like Chinese people, so you like China because you met only nice people.
how bad is your jet lag?
It's horrible. So it's almost like the same time, same like when I was performed in Japan for first time in 1997. Almost 1 week I couldn't sleep, but I done 4 concerts.
During the whole dinner, although he always is so delicious, but rest of him he keep quiet, so quiet and very tired, and talked so little. I can feel in the whole the feeling that he's exhausted, but he so struggled want to show his energy.
Meeting people is important because I can learn from them. Maybe they can get some impact from me as well. But sometimes people need some silence.
He is a cancer and so old person. 最后吃完饭，我们就直接把他带回宾馆，他就回去睡觉。然后他去量血压 the blood pressure or something， 然后吃了一些药，然后他就睡了。然后我跟另外一个女孩在下面等他，然后觉得很难受。最后到那个去演出的时候，他还是非常累，状态很累，但是他没有任何抱怨。
When I was really heavy sickness, so I cannot help myself. So only I must believe in the doctor. This is really lonely moment. Because if you need support from another people, without this you cannot survive. This is really horrible feeling. So it's always so really sad to wait somebody is making me something good thing. So it's really bad time if you cannot control yourself.
视频甩卖一律2块，视频甩卖一律2块，视频甩卖一律2块，视频甩卖一律2块。
Survived from this sickness, and now I have quite a good time. I'm able to come to China and make music. And it's really fortune, good fortune.
人人都能感觉到有一个力量实在存在，是一个反的一个力量。我们俩也问过达摩，他说是的，就是他这么多年经常体验的这保持能量，就是要跟那个东西去抗衡。
这一路下来，重要的不是音乐了。 就是一个推动，更指使我们就是推动更靠前，内心里想要的东西。
We said goodbye to Damo Suzuki, but his power remains so strong. Those kind of things are very difficult to tell. I think that's the way we feel love.